Hey everyone! So today I kind of wanted to start something a little new, and if you know me, you've seen my blog, you've seen my videos, I update kind of sporadically, and that's mostly because of school and DECA and just trying to find a balance between doing all of that and finding time to post things. So I wanted to start something that I knew I would continue with, and that is my new series called the Darling Disney Diaries. If you read my blog, Darling Disaster, you know why it's called that. But I recently took a trip with my boyfriend to Orlando, Florida. We stayed there for almost 2 weeks. We actually got back a week ago today. So this is pretty new, and this is new information that I wanted to pass on to my friends, the people who are watching, and to the grand old internet, just for people to have if you're interested in Disney. So the first video that I wanted to do in the series is why I, a Texan, got an annual pass to Disney World. So there's a couple of factors involved, but I just kind of wanted to share with you my reasoning for paying the ridiculous out-of-state cost for Disney World passes, and then explain some of the benefits, because the average person may not know some of the things that come with getting an annual pass, and that it might actually be better than just buying your regular park tickets when booking a Disney vacation. So the reason that I did an annual pass, and my boyfriend did an annual pass this year, is mostly because we knew we'd be coming back multiple times. We took a trip to Disney, I think it was in April, or no, it was March of this year for spring break, and we only did one day at Disney. Adam's cousin, my boyfriend's cousin, was a college program member, and so we used one of his family passes for each of us to go to Magic Kingdom, to Epcot, and then we also had to buy a Magic Kingdom pass because they were blacked out for Magic Kingdom that day. So we spent about $99 on park tickets in one day, and we only got to do 2 parks. So the average park ticket is $99 for Magic Kingdom. It's $94 for any other park, and that's for one day in one park. Add $35 for park hopper tickets. So it's pretty expensive just for one day, and we knew for a fact that we were going to be coming back at least in the summer, and that I'm going to be back there for almost 3 weeks in April. So we knew for sure that there were going to be 2 trips ahead. Right now we're looking at possibly doing one at Christmas and another spring break there as well. So we knew it would be worth it. We ended up using our passes 9 days while we were in Florida this last 2 weeks, and it was really worth it because we were doing the math, and 9 days for a park hopper is $430 for each person. We're going back, so we know we're at least going to be there for another probably 10 days in the next couple of trips we're going to take. So for us not to spend those extra few $100s and have all of the benefits that annual pass holders get is worth it to us. Being an annual pass holder, for me, it feels like I know that I'm spending money on something that I'm going to use, and that I'd rather spend the money on the experience of being at Disney World than buying Disney movies and t-shirts and stuff like that, because it shows to me that I love that, and I love spending my money on the experiences of Disney World versus the merchandise and things like that, or even just spending money on like manicures and lattes, because I don't do that. I'd rather spend my money on something else. The benefits for me were super helpful when we were at Disney. The biggest discount for me was the merchandise discount. Adam and I do a lot of pin trading, and so there were a few pins that are exclusive to annual pass holders. So first of all, there's a great benefit. Second of all, we get a 10% off discount on every piece of merchandise that's purchased at a regular Disney store. So we could go into any Disney store, any store pretty much in all of the 4 parks and get a 10% discount. In addition, that also includes all of the Disney-owned merchandise locations in downtown Disney. That does not include places like Harley-Davidson, some of the different non-Disney-owned stores inside downtown Disney, because there are a lot of places down there that are not. Some of them do. It never hurts to ask. We asked literally everywhere, and most of the time we did get a discount. And then there's also a 10% food discount on most sit-down restaurants in Disney, and I'm going to do a whole other series on Disney dining, because there are so many different great restaurants in Disney and downtown Disney. But we used our Disney dining discount for annual pass holders pretty much every time we ate at a sit-down restaurant because it's 10%, and there are some really expensive restaurants that we ate at that 10% made a big difference. And then also for us, since I'm going to be there for almost 3 weeks in April for DECA, my family is looking at coming out between my two conferences because I'll be working at the collegiate conference and then I'll be helping out at the high school conference. So I'll be there for like 4 days in between. My family's looking at coming out, and they've never done Disney World before, so we wanted to have them stay on property since it's right there. They have the monorail and bus system, super easy to get on, the annual pass holders get up to 30% off of rooms. It depends on the time you book and what days you're staying, so that discount does change, but they do get discounts on rooms. So it was helpful to know that if I do have an annual pass, that means they don't have to pay for my tickets further down the line, and it does get them a discount later on. And I also could apply my annual pass holder discount if I was buying them merchandise or food or whatever, and that way it does pay itself back, kind of. And I know that I'm going to be going to Disney quite a bit in the next year, so this is my birthday present. My parents bought it for me for my birthday, and that's why I really wanted it. I kind of did like a little mini presentation on why they should buy it for me, but in the end, like for me, the experience of being there and getting to go to all 4 parks, getting to go to 3 parks in one day. We didn't do the 4 parks in one day because I was not having that. My feet were not happy. But getting to go there for an extended period of time and doing a lot more than the average Disney vacationer got to do was a lot of fun, and I'm really, really glad I did it. So I'm going to be doing a couple more videos in this series. For now, I have a couple of them planned on the dining. I have some things planned on the new Fast Pass system. So our annual passes look like this, but we also got our magic bands, and that's a whole other issue because I'm going to be doing a review of that too shortly. But we got our magic bands, and our magic bands came shipped with our Passholder 2014. I guess they're called sliders, I think they're called. They're like My Magic Sliders, something like that. So we did use those quite a bit, and I'll do a review on those. And I also wanted to do a review on some of the things that most people don't think about, like the fireworks, some of the new rides. We did get to do Mine Train. That was really fun. So we'll hopefully get some more content out of this series. So I'm excited. Let me know in the comments if you are an annual pass holder, if you're an out-of-state annual pass holder like I am, because I only know like 5 or 6 other people who are. And let me know if you have any questions about being an annual pass holder. If I don't know the answer, I can probably find someone who does know the answer. I have a lot of friends that work at Disney, so hopefully I'll be able to find that for you. I'm going to post a link to the associated blog with this in the link down below, and that'll be for all of the series. And I'll also send some information on being an annual pass holder, the benefits page from Disney that lists all of the benefits for being an annual pass holder as well. So I will see you guys later. Bye!